Hey, what's up? This is Ekaraj from Back to Godhead, and you're listening to the Coffee and Hardcore podcast. These guys know a ton about hardcore, especially the Hardcore Encyclopedia. But like me, they don't know jack shit about coffee. Except that Jacob guy. He knows his stuff. All right, guys, you've been warned. Peace.
Here we are. It's the holiday special, the ho holiday special. It's season 4, episode 23. And not only is it episode 23, it's also our 50th episode for the entire podcast. 50 episodes. I am Mick, all the way from Parkersburg, West Virginia. I got Wiley from Chicago, Illinois. I got Steven from Boston, Mass.
Oh, yeah.
And I got Jacob from the Finger Lakes.
People die in the Finger Lakes.
What's up?
In the big state of New York. We is all here. How about that, fellas? 50 episodes.
That's nuts.
It is
crazy.
Nuts, man.
We didn't get canceled. That's crazy.
No, we didn't. How many? Like, what is 50 silver? Is that what 50 is? Is 50 silver or is that bronze? I can't remember.
No, that's just your beard and my hair.
Man.
Isn't that a Starflyer record also? A really good one? Silver?
Silver?
Yeah.
Yes, that's the first one.
Yes.
It is a really good really good one. Dig it
That's
quite
what I'm
much.
saying.
So we're doing something different this episode, right?
Yeah.
It's the end of the year, and it's a tradition in Coffee and Hardcore that we do a little something called picking the albums that we like for the whole year, which is really hard. And then also we have a band or a record of the year that we pick.
Yeah.
All of us agreed to. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun episode, I think.
And we're gonna try to do our favorite coffee of the year.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's gonna be really hard.
It is, because we had some good coffee this year. And some bad coffee, but for the most part, good coffee, I think.
Are you picking on me?
No, I'm not picking on you at all. No. Because I had some bad coffee this year, too.
I helped out with that too.
You did. You helped out with that too.
I didn't realize that I shouldn't have said some bad things about a coffee until my stand-in came in. And I heard that it was surprising that I came down on a coffee, and I apologize. I'm sorry, not sorry.
Was it weird listening to that?
Kinda, except that I love Brian, and him trying to be me was that was awesome.
That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny.
Oh no, excuse me. I didn't mean was it weird having you listen to Brian take your spot? Was it weird you listening to yourself talk down a coffee?
No. It was I didn't realize that
You were so brutal.
Yeah, and also when I used to review records for Profane Existence years ago, we were always told, look, if you don't like the material you have, books, albums, whatever, send it to another reviewer instead of giving a negative review. And yeah, I kind of lost grasp of that, and I just went at this coffee place. I was having a moment.
Since someone had to get it, you know what I mean? So you took it out on the coffee. It's not a big
But
deal.
that's the thing. That's the thing. Like, you can't always tell everybody positive things about everything, or else nobody's going to get better. Like, as a person, as a coffee company, whatever, you got to hear the good and the bad.
Right.
True, but it was the segment was supposed to be kind of 7 minutes in heaven with Jacob, like kind of like you talking about coffees that you enjoy. But
well, yeah, so I could drop you from heaven as a reality check. So whatever.
Yeah, we went to hell real quick in that episode.
Whatever you tell yourself.
Okay, I won't do it again. I won't do it again.
I thought it was, I'll be honest, I thought it was a little brutal. I thought it was even more when I listened back. I was like, for editing, like when Mick sends it all to me, I was like, wow. You really laid into these people.
Oh, you should have heard what I told the people that I worked with.
Yeah, that's different.
Well, yeah.
This is a podcast that other people hear. It's all good. Let's move forward.
Lesson learned. We're moving forward. All right.
Awkward silence.
Awkward silence. Edit.
Ba-dum-bum.
So you guys want to get into this episode?
I think we should.
All right.
Hey, this is Brian Gray from The Blamed, and we love the Coffee and Hardcore podcast. Here's our new Christmas song featuring Reese Roper from Five Iron Frenzy. It's a holiday cover of Reason for the Season by Stryper. Thanks again for listening, and happy holidays, y'all.
It's a Festivus miracle.
Ladies and germs, it is that time. We are going to do our favorite albums of the year. And I'm going to crack open my hardcore encyclopedia and give it over to the hardcore encyclopedia. Take it away, Steven.
I'm right here, and I got some killer hardcore. So I'll be honest. I'll be honest. Like, this is like the hardest thing to do, because to drop down to like 2 or 3 albums is super difficult every year. So I kind of just went with a couple of my favorites. One local band, so Vantage Points, recent released on 11/10 from Triple B Records, Against Myself. It's Boston straight edge. I love it. It's so good. It's got obvious influences from bands like Turning Point, Inside Out, Burn. It just rips from front to back. It's straight fire, and the drums and bass are just awesome. Like, it's amazing. So it's got that old school vibe, straight edge sound. I love every song. I think every 17 and a half minutes of this album is amazing. I've listened to it a million times, and I can just keep listening to it over and over again. Boston Straight Edge is definitely still alive and well, and they definitely made Have Heart proud with this record. So I would say out of all the songs, my favorites are Ask, Slow to Fix a Feeling, and Where It Ends Too. I'm going to tell Mick to throw Where It Ends Too out. We'll throw a little clip out there so you guys can check it out. But definitely, this is an amazing, amazing album from 2023. That's my first pick. So my second one.
Well, let's drop the clip real quick so they can hear it.
Drop the clip so they can hear it.
Is this what I had planned? Did I fuck it up again? Goddamn! As it stands, nearly taking time. In the end, I'll be just fine. You decide if I sold myself a lie of what's left in my mind.
We's back. That's
We's
some
back.
Boston straight edge hardcore.
Oh, yeah.
We get hardcore.
So that's way up there for me. The second one I'm going to go with is a melodic hardcore masterpiece. These guys are out of Canada, Toronto to be exact. It's Milspec, and the album is Marathon. It was released by Locking Out Records, October 6th. This album is full of emotion and spirit. It's got these 90s youth crew vibes. Again, another Turning Point influence for sure. I even hear some Touch of More in there, and it's a great solid record front to back. Kind of gave me I can definitely hear some like One Step Closer similarities in there too. But this is like, it's just, I don't know, I can listen to this thing all the way through. There's not one song on the album that I skip or anything like that. So, and I'll be honest, the first couple times I listened to it, I was like, yeah, it's good. But it definitely grew on me over the time. And some of those records are my favorites.
Those are the best records. Yeah.
Yeah, they really are. So, if you're a melodic hardcore person, this will definitely be on the top of your 2023 list. So if you haven't heard it, you got to check it out. Favorite tracks are Memento, The Days Don't End, and Secret Passage. I would say The Days Don't End would be something that we should throw in here. So drop it like it's hot, Nick.
Burning up with morning light, the room of
Sizzle. You can
So
tell
yeah, I
we're
mean, dude, it's
old
super,
man hardcore.
it's super difficult to get it down to 2.
Right.
So I feel like I'm like, oh, what about the thrash and this and that? I'm like, oh, it's just
Well, yeah, because in
this.
the past we had 3, but now we added
Yeah,
another
Yeah.
face
and
to the
it's so
podcast, and now we 2.
so many good albums this year
Yeah.
too. We were blessed with a bunch of good music. So I'm super curious to see what you guys got for us. So who's up next?
I'm next.
Bring it.
All right. So I'm gonna go with if I had an order, I'm gonna go with number 2 first, and then my number 1, and then we'll do the, of course we have that. That's different than the album of the year. So this would be like 3-2 for me. How about that? So first up, I have the album Slogan Machine by the one and only Gum. 8 songs, 22 minutes, dropped May 11th of this year. I don't remember if it was Steven or Wiley that brought this to my attention, but I absolutely love this record. I love how it sounds. I love how it's definitely fitting into that new realm, that new sound that's coming out of hardcore right now. Super emotional stuff going on in the music, and also in the vocals. You basically feel like the guy's pouring his heart out as he's singing. Kind of has, like, I know we've talked about, we really dig Squint. We really dig, Speedway and some of those other bands that kind of have this kind of sound. And I just dig it. I love this album, and I think we need to play the title track, Slogan Machine. Play a little clip. Here we go. And there it was.
There it was.
So yeah, I really dig that. And Steven, like you, man, I have so many. It's just so hard, man. Like,
it is.
I was going through my list, like, just trying to, how do I, because Squint dropped their full album, 2 Minute Minor dropped their album.
Who?
Man, Time Heist. I mean, there's just so many good bands that dropped stuff this year. I mean, and then you got old school guys like Morning Again. They dropped an EP. You have Mean Season dropped an EP. I dig the Buggin' album. So I don't know. So I had all these different ideas, but I always come back to the ones that I listen to the most. And this record is only 4 songs. It's only 7 minutes long. And I love it. I have this album on cassette, and I listen to it in my car all the time. It's Nothingness by Power Alone. You guys know my love for Power Alone is huge.
Yep.
Man, this record, like Gum is emotional in one sense. This album is emotional in the sense that it's just a straight punch in the face. Like, it's like a punch in the face and then a punch in the gut. It's just really hard, really hard hitting. And there are just some moments that there are some riffs and some little squealies that happen in the song, like at the end of the song, that at the end of the clip of the song that I want to play. Why can't read my own writing?
That's always a problem.
Obsolete. Jeez, I couldn't see it. Obsolete. That song, there's something at the end where the brutal breakdown, and there's this little that's just so cool that they add in. So yeah, those are my 2. Gum, Slogan Machine, Power Alone, Nothingness, and we're going to play a clip from Obsolete. Here we go.
For your disregard for Black lives, for the racist system by which you abide, for all you represent, we don't support you, we don't respect you, we despise you! We despise you!
There it was.
Whew.
Damn.
Yeah.
Those are 2 awesome picks.
Yeah,
by the way.
and how do you in a year like this? How do you pick this stuff?
I know.
How do you even pick?
All right, Jacob, what's up? What we got?
Okay, so in case nobody saw the meme that somebody from this podcast put out,
Oh no.
the latest Rancid is going to be one of my picks.
You did it.
because-
You're actually doing it.
Yes, I'm doing it because
Coffee
I'm
and
just
Oikor.
doing it. I've been going to see Rancid since before they had their first 7-inch out at Gilman Street, and they're still one of my favorite bands ever. And I actually met Tim a couple times, and he was an awesome guy. I love everything they do, and they've matured as a band, and a lot of people aren't going to like what they did coming from their first album through their newest stuff, because
Yeah, but
they're
that was
gonna
like
be-
35 years ago.
yeah, exactly. And people are going to be like, well, now it's just old guy music. And yeah,
Nah.
I'm an old guy and I love it. I'm not going to lie. When Let's Go came out, I hated it.
What?
I was working at Tower Records in San Francisco. I bought it on my way home, and I sat down and I stared at the cassette deck while it was playing, and I was mad. And I was trying to figure it out, because the thing is, I was watching them play once or twice a month before all that came out.
And that was the first record with Lars on it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was so different from what I was used to. But the thing is, I stayed with them all these years, and they're still one of my favorite bands. Tim is one of my favorite songwriters. He's, I don't know. And if you've ever seen him act when he plays the trash man in whatever show that was it X-Files or was it something else? Anyway, or maybe it was SVU. Anyway, he played the trash man, and it explains the beard. I want to shave his beard. Anyway.
Is that when he started keeping his beard?
I think so, yeah. I think it was for that role, and then he just went with it.
He did. Yes. Hey, I do have a question for you. So that first
Yeah.
Rancid record,
The
what's it?
self-titled.
So yeah, self-titled. That's the one with the gun on it, right?
Yeah.
So Matt and Tim both sang on that record,
Yes.
and I cannot stand Matt's voice at all. Such a great bass player. Best bass player in punk.
Oh, he's a great bass player, and it's funny because I've heard a lot of people say that, and people
It just
that were
grinds me the wrong way, man. It's so
does it grind your gears?
Ugh, dude.
But
It
the
melts
thing
them.
is, I've also been told that back then my vocals were very Matt-like,
Interesting. I'm sorry.
but whatever, it doesn't matter.
I'm not
But yeah,
crying.
they've matured a lot as a band, and their newest album that just
So good.
came out. It
is.
so
It's
good.
great.
Yeah,
It's really good.
It is. It's not easy
yeah.
to keep coming out with great albums
So-
for that long a time.
Yeah.
I mean,
The only
come on.
thing that's weird is that second track. I can't remember the name of it, but it sounds like it was, I think, maybe written by Lars and going a different direction.
Mud Blood Gold, that one.
Yes, that one. Yeah, exactly. But it was still
That one
good.
is sort of weird, yeah.
But it was still really good. That was actually the one that I was going to review when I reviewed them a couple episodes ago. But whatever. Anyway, and then after that,
Look, they're a great band. They are a great band.
Yeah.
Honor Is All We Know, when that record came out, I was like, dude, this is really good. Because in my opinion, they hadn't had a good record in a long time. And then
well, yeah.
Honor Is All We Know came out, and I was like, dude, this is like they're stepping up
Did
again.
you not like Domino's Fall? Were you not a fan of that one?
Some songs. But I'm saying Honor Is All We Know is like a great record all the way through. This new one is a
Yeah.
great record all the way through.
Right.
Like Rancid for a while was known to be writing records with like really good tracks on them, but not great records.
Yeah,
Like,
I'd
oh,
agree
I'd
with
better
that,
skip
yeah.
that. That's
Yeah.
really hard to listen to. Oh, this
Right.
song's amazing.
No, I get it, but they also tend to be the kind of band that writes like, oh, we need
1,000
13
songs.
tracks, so we're gonna write 30 tracks for this.
Yeah,
so
sure.
like Prince. When this band is done, I want all the extra tracks. Anyway,
They might have
so
used them for like their side projects and stuff because they all do a ton.
I know, right? Lars
They're
has
they're
like
they're
9
listening to you
bands.
right now, so they'll drop it. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Oh man! If
All right,
I-
sorry. What do you got next?
Okay, so
Well, what clip do you
next,
want to play?
Oh yeah.
What song?
Thank you.
What song clip?
I hadn't even thought about it. Yo, play anything. They're all bangers.
All right,
Actually, play the second track. Just do
play
it
the second track
because-
just to hear the difference. Okay,
yeah, because we didn't last time. So yeah, do that.
all right, I got you. All right, what you got next?
Okay, so next, this is kind of a departure. Well, actually, everything I ever do on this podcast is a departure. It's more melodic than hardcore. It's this band called With Honor that a friend of mine, Andy Carpenter, sent me a long time ago, and I was really into a lot of heavy.
Wait, a long time ago. What's a long time ago? Is it from this year?
Yeah, it's from the new ones from this
The
year.
new one is
Okay,
Oh,
the
okay.
new one is from this year, but this
Gotcha.
band, he sent it to me a long time ago. He like on a hard drive. He just sent me a hard drive full of music, and I found this band called With Honor, and I was kind of amazed by. So it's very positive, very upbeat, and like the guitar, it's like the melodies intertwining with like just baffled my mind. And they were on, I'd listen to their albums every other day, something like that. Like it was one of those like regular rotation, and then I thought they were just like gone. And then about a month ago I found out they put out a new album called Boundless, and I was just so stoked to get into it. And so they're using the old formula. So it's
Yep.
not like it's kind of new. It's definitely old guys like understanding that people want the old formula and doing it again. So it's not like new, but it's still so good. Like the guitar harmonies and I don't know. It's kind of like listening to Ignite. You just get stoked by it. I don't know if you guys are Ignite fans.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's a good band.
Yeah. Even, and I know some people are haters, the new singer, I think the new vocalist is really good with Ignite. And wow, everybody got quiet. So anyway,
I haven't heard the new vocalist, so I didn't think I had a right to say anything.
I'd like to do Open Hands
All
by
right.
this new, yeah. But yeah, this is great. This is great melodic, posy, kind of old guy stuff, but we're all old guys on this.
Whoop,
So
whoop. Let's do it.
Awesome.
I'm waking up today like I will never be the same. As the moments play, open hands, left a new name. So long there wasn't space to give my heart a proper place. Now that I found my way, open hands, left a new name. To know I'm enough and never too much. Throw off the weight of defenses.
Boom.
I am
Jacob
Jake.
with the old guy hardcore. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
No.
hey,
Dude,
someone's got to be the old guy on the podcast.
We're all the old guy.
Uh,
Yeah,
I
we
feel
were
like
just saying.
Lemmy.
We're just saying, everyone. I know the listeners can't see us, but we all have beards at the moment, and everyone has beautiful gray in their beards except for me.
Beautiful
Yeah,
gray.
but
That's,
you have
that's
that-
how I see it.
I like gray. I think gray looks cool, and
Yeah, me
beards,
too.
like especially when it's not like all gray, and you could see some of that
little salt and pepper.
little salt and
Little
pepper. I
salt.
think that looks cool. I have a few that come in the back here, a couple, but
Yeah.
not as beautiful as
mixed-
y'all's.
Mixed beard is pretty sweet.
Right.
Also,
Yeah.
yo, you don't
Yeah.
have gray in your beard, but that Fred Perry is really nice. That makes up for it.
I'm
I
wearing
think-
a Fred Perry quilted bomber jacket, and Jacob's over here like salivating over it.
He's
I can't stop
jealous.
staring.
Stop staring.
Such a goofball.
Gosh.
Anyway,
Such a goofball. Is it my
Mick.
turn?
It is your
Mick.
turn.
It's your
Yes.
turn.
Okay. So I'm gonna go with Gel,
Do that.
Ooh,
and the album is called Only Constant. March 31st, 2023, which was my birthday. One of my birthdays. It would have been my 42nd birthday. 10 songs, 16 and a half minutes, clocking in. Love this band. Heavy rhythm section driven hardcore with screaming guitars and powerful pushing oomph style vocals. Love it. Can't get enough of it. I listened to this album over and over and over, especially at work when I was trying to get back into it. I was like, I'll give this album, one listen before I got on the podcast. And I pretty much had it on before the Red Wings game started. So it like looped itself probably like 6 times. That's how much I loved it. As Jacob is putting his hands over his salt and pepper beard, as he does it like that I'm watching hockey and doing the podcast. Let's drop
I can
a
see the
clip of-
game in the reflection of your glasses.
Yeah. Patrick Kane's first game, and the Red Wings aren't really showing him a good time here. But okay, so let's play a clip of Composure.
Ooh. Nice.
Hit it and quit it like that.
Yep.
Brr, that's cold.
Yeah.
I knew you were going to pick that record
Yep.
Yeah, I know.
to be one of yours because I had the last one. I think didn't you review them too? Didn't we
Yeah.
do that in the past?
I don't think
really
I did
dug
it. Yeah, I don't think I did it last time, but
No, but back you've done it this year, and I remember you talking about it, and it is good. I like that record too.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
good.
so I'm gonna do something a little different that you guys don't know. That's a little off the cuff here, but so I don't know if this counts, but I don't care. It's our podcast.
Right.
So
Mhm.
Squint just released an album called Feel It All Wash Away, which is technically like both of their EPs put together
Yes.
Mhm.
to make 9 songs. And that was released July 28th, 2023, clocking in at a little over 17 minutes. What a great set of songs put together. It almost sounds
Yes.
like they're meant to be together.
Yep.
Mhm.
So in that way, like I really wanted to, even though they haven't really come out with anything new in 2023, except for the single and the flexi, the song's called All. And at first I thought it was the Descendants cover and I was super stoked, but it's not. But I want to pick that because it did come out this year. It's their tracks compiled together. But since All came out, that single in 2023, let's drop a clip of their new single, All.
Can I run and stumble and die fall? I feel it all fill me. Scared to death that this fear is what's gonna kill me. One and another, they keep coming and coming. I'm taking blow after blow. Drowning out is coming over me now. Got me up on the ropes. I can't take it all. I can't take it all.
I'm glad you did that because I
Yeah.
that was going to be one of mine and I switched.
That was up.
'Cause
Oh,
that was,
yeah?
that was hard. Yeah, it was hard not to pick that one because I mean we love that we loved that those EPs when they came out and then now they're
Yeah.
all together as one and they talked about how it was going to flow and it does,
Yes,
man. It
does.
all flows together. It's
And
Such a
I'll
great
say,
band.
so we all consistently picked this next record as album of the year, and I'm going to let you announce it, Mick. But I will say that if this Squint record compiled of all 9 songs didn't come out as 2 pieces beforehand in 2021 and 2022, I feel like maybe this would be like a contender for
Yeah.
real album of the year.
yeah,
That
yeah,
Squint record.
Yeah.
yeah.
But
Totally.
because it's broken up like that, I just don't
Yeah.
feel like it's fair.
no.
No,
I agree
sir.
with you.
We made a pick, right? We took a
We
pick. And
did.
I want to say this. I want to say that this band is that we chose for album of the year is, I'm not going to say it. I'm going to let you say it, but it's
All right.
fast paced, straight edge, hardcore punk with vocals that dive deep into your earballs. So we had this band on the podcast and
did.
they're nothing but positive people. And the music is so great and powerful that I think the 4 of us just had to pick this as our album of the year.
Yes.
Very true.
Ju-
Would you like
like
to
me- You want
would
me
you
to
like
announce
to
it?
would you like to give it away?
All right. Here we
Drum
go.
roll.
Drum roll. It's Northeast Straight Edge own Anklebiter
What?
with the album To Live and Withstand. Great
Yeah, yeah. What? Yeah. Okay.
And-
Anklebiter, motherfucker. I'm technically the hype guy. I haven't been
You
hyped
are,
in a
yeah.
lot, so.
No, you had to do it.
So there we go. I had to do it. Had to be done.
But I think the reason why, like, when we were talking about this whole process, like, I know Wiley and I were going back and forth, and I was like, it just should be Anklebiter because
Yeah.
it's the one album that, as soon as we heard it, we reviewed it,
Yep.
and then we were going to have him on the show. We are all like, yeah, I
Yep.
dig that. Even
It's
Jacob was
good.
like, yes.
Wait, what does that mean?
It doesn't mean anything. No, like normally, like I don't know, like now, the excitement in your eyes when it came to Anklebiter, I haven't seen that before. It was just cool.
Yeah.
I guess that's
They're
why. That's why. It
so
wasn't like a
good.
diss. It wasn't a diss.
Okay.
It wasn't.
But yeah, it's so good. So good.
Even Jacob liked it.
Even Jake.
Damn.
So no. Here's the deal for the listeners. I would say myself, Mick, and Hardcore Encyclopedia Steven here, we all have very similar tastes.
Yep.
And I
My
mean,
tastes are a
we have
little
different
different.
tastes. Yours are a little different. You're more into the oi-ish side of hardcore, which is fine. But so we just thought that this was going to be a little tricky to pick one. But luckily, you really dug this, so it was easy. This time it was easy.
So into it.
This time it was easy. I thought it was going to be hard, but when we all said, "Hey, Anklebiter is a runner-up," you were like, "Yep, I'm cool with that. Let's do it."
I think it's the punk vibes that he digs.
Yeah.
It's true. They are definitely hardcore punk.
Plus, it's super positive too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Big
super
time.
positive record. So, yeah,
Great pick.
super great.
Let's
Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations.
You heard it from Jacob. That's all
That's
that
right.
matters.
Mm-hmm.
So are we all gonna like show up at their house really early and hand them a certificate and tell them they won a Dundee?
Oh, I'm sending them a Dundee award.
Don't they live in like 3 different states?
Yeah, that's all right. We'll show up at all of them.
Whatever address I get, they can pass around like the Stanley Cup.
Yeah.
They'll start playing shows and it'll be on their amp, and whoever goes off the most through that show, it just passes around in the band.
There you go. Moral Law got it last year.
They did.
Yep.
They did.
So they'll be getting a Dundee award. Let's drop their track Pearl. Let's play that whole thing out into the next section here.
All right.
Hey, it's Logan Anklebiter. Thank you so much for having us as your record of the year. It is really awesome to be appreciated in this way and to have you guys recognize the work that we put into recording it and everything, and we're glad you enjoy it.
It's Evan from Anklebiter. Thank you so much for choosing us to be your record of the year. It's crazy to me that a demo that me and John Pork wrote in my fucking college dorm room is somebody's record of the year, you know? I appreciate the love and thank you so much.
Yo, thank you so much for having us as your release of the year. We wouldn't be here without our brother Grinky. He's the real backbone of Anklebiter. We're really appreciative. Love you.
Yo, it's Bertles. Thank you to Coffee and Hardcore for having us as album of the year. Shout out to the Dump Truck demo. Shout out to Fat Mitch, Johnny P, the whole squad. Thank you, everybody.
Buddy the Elf, what's your favorite color? Put that down. Hello?
All right, so we not only have albums of the year for all of us, but we also picked our favorite coffee from the year. It'll be 4 coffees that we feel like really stood out for us this year, and we each got one. And I'm excited for this segment because it could draw some some coffee lovers to find some new stuff. So who's going to go first, fellas? You want me to go first, or?
Yeah, you go first.
Go first.
Yeah.
All right. So I am actually going to do a local place. It's one of the ones that I reviewed this year that I dug a whole lot, and it's actually a coffee truck.
Nice.
Yeah, and
Coffee truck.
And they actually, I mean, this is like their first real year doing this, and they started out, and now they're really kicking butt because they're good stuff. But it's Sips Coffee Truck, and what I got from them that I thought was so delicious was their chocolate cold brew, and it was delicious. I remember it was like a little bottle of heaven, because they do their cold brew. They brew it up and then they get it in bottles and keep it cold, and good stuff, man. I loved it. And as far as coffee that I dug this year is probably the one that I talked about the most, and it's the one that I wanted to get again the most. And they're local, which is always cool when you have somebody local that has good coffee, which is a rarity in West Virginia.
And your hand gestures. Like, I could tell you love that.
No, it was good. So I dug the Clementine. I didn't get to try it. So I wanted it, and then summer was over and I couldn't get it anymore. But hopefully next year I'll be able to get some. But yeah, Sips Coffee, their cold brew is ridiculous. They have a bunch of other stuff you can try. Yeah. Legit couple doing business here in the burg of West Virginia.
Do they ship, or is it just the truck?
I don't know. I think right now it's just the truck, but I think that
That's awesome.
From what I can see from their Instagram, it looks like that's what they want to do, and is to get to that point. But man, they're so busy. Like, I see them at all these, like, people are requesting them to come to their, like,
right.
The library had them come, and then they're at the library, and then like some event wants them to come. Like they had a rewards thing for teachers in the fall, and they were at the school, like, and it was right on the way to go to work, and I was like, oh, but I can't get any because I was trying to sneak in. But yeah, they're like super, because it's good stuff. Like,
that's awesome.
It's not, Starbucks. No, actually, it's way better. All right, who's next?
I'll go next.
All right.
So I went with a coffee that we actually got right around Thanksgiving. But I'm honestly, it's not just this coffee. So the company is George Howell Coffee, and it's local to Massachusetts. And I've had stuff before from them, and everything I've ever had is awesome. It is so good. So not necessarily this one. You can go to their website, order something. It's fresh. It's awesome. But the one that we had was the Terra Calabria. It's from Brazil. It's a dark chocolate walnut cherry. And I don't know. It's just a solid, smooth, strong cup of coffee. It's like an Italian style espresso.
Ooh.
And yeah, it's definitely the best coffee I had this year. I didn't even mess it up either, too. So I'm very good at doing that. So if I didn't mess it up, then it's easy to brew, and you get all the taste you want. Nothing overpowering. Again, it's just a solid cup of coffee, and they work with getting beans from different farms from all over the world. So it's pretty cool what they're doing there. I had some others with some, like, fruity stuff before, and it was really good. It's not crazy priced. It's the average, $20 for a bag, or $12 depending on what size you want. But that's kind of like the way it is nowadays. So nothing crazy. But at George Howell Coffee from Massachusetts, it's awesome. Go check it out.
Is it or how with an L?
Howell. It's
Okay.
Howell.
Nice.
I have to say that I support everything you say. Like, George Howell is a legend in the coffee industry. And unless something goes terribly wrong, like, you're not gonna get a bad coffee from at all. At all. Nice.
And I'm sure if something did, you 2 seconds he'd make it right, because it's a very well established company, and it's all good stuff.
Sure. It's great. It's great.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
All right, who's next?
I'll go.
Do it.
So I'm going with James Coffee Company. I'm picking the Madball Set It Off blend with the
Set It Off
notes here and there of some chocolate, hazelnut, and vanilla. Great coffee. I have to say, Jacob and I talked about it a little bit, and this is like the third bag I've ordered of it, because I don't really like to say a coffee is good until I've at least had 2 bags of it, because there have been times where I've ordered and it hasn't been consistent.
Wiley
will
2
say-
bags.
Wiley,
Wiley 2 bags. What's up, my Wiley 2 bags? So I've had 3 of this so far, but I am going to say this, and it's not because he sponsors our podcast or he's on the podcast, but dude, Oak and Crow, come on. That's like my go-to day-to-day, like not because you get it for free, like for real. Like that's the coffee. That coffee is so good, but I can't make it coffee of the year because that'd be weird.
Right?
Because it would be
Right.
my coffee of the year every year. But because I can't, by default, James Coffee Company wins.
And is that the one that you sent me at like the beginning of the year?
Yeah, I sent both you and Steve.
Yeah.
super
It was good. Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
It was good.
I was like, you got to try this because this is the only thing that I like on par with Oak and Crow.
If anybody could pick Oak and Crow as their favorite of the year, it might be someone.
Let me tell you something else about James Coffee Company, though, and this isn't talking shit about them. I ordered their house blend, and I mean, wasn't bad, wasn't worth $18 to me, unfortunately. But I would buy this, set it off for 20, 21 or whatever it is.
I had the house blend too. I got some, but the Mad Ball's way better. It was
you thought the same thing.
Personally, I like the Mad Ball.
Yeah, the Mad Ball was like leagues different, and that's another thing I like about Oak and Crow. I've had the Road Crew, I've had the Red Dragon, and dude, they're both so good. Different but good. So, kudos to Jacob.
Thanks, dog.
That's right. And I'm not just saying that because you're my boy and you sponsor the podcast. It's one of my favorite coffees. So I'll tell you, out of that bag that you sent me, that 3-pound bag or whatever, I ground up because we went to the Michigan Wolverines game. I went with all my uncles and my dad. And my Uncle Jeff's a coffee drinker, and he was asking me about the podcast. And I said, yeah, we're sponsored by this company. He's like, oh, send me some coffee. So I ground up, a 12-ounce bag for him and sent it to him. And he's a fan. He likes it.
I'm glad he likes it, but he has to pay.
I didn't see. That's the thing. I didn't call you to ask you for a free bag. I was like, I'm just gonna grind up what I have.
Last year we gave 2 people Oak and Crow coffee for Christmas, and the one dude, like, it basically was like, "Are you gonna get that for me for Christmas again?"
Nice.
So.
Yeah, and you sent my mom the decaf because she can't have caffeine anymore, which is crazy because she's like the biggest coffee person I know, and she loved it.
Dude, you know what? I will totally send her some free decaf.
Oh, hell yeah.
Nice.
She'd love it.
I still think Into the Void is the shit. That's my go-to.
I haven't tried it yet.
Oh, it's so good.
I'm afraid.
So good.
The butt explosion.
The butt explosion.
It's called Into the Void. Come on.
Right. Get into it.
That's exactly what's going to happen.
You're going to be a void left in your stomach after you.
Right.
Damn.
Clean it right out.
So you had the 3 novices. What's the expert of coffee? What's his coffee of the year?
Here we go.
Oh, yeah. This is going to be interesting because this one's the only one that really counts.
Right.
That's fucked up.
unless he picks one that he hates and talks shit about it for half
right.
hour.
Oh no, it won't. So I'm actually gonna go with Say Coffee.
What
was it again?
Say Coffee.
Say?
SEY.
SEY.
So, they're a small place out of Brooklyn, New York, and it's not for everybody. It's very delicate and it's expensive. You're gonna get 8 grams for about I think $25. But if you like your coffee like tea so it's
What do you mean by that? If you like your coffee,
I'm sure called tea like. Yeah, what is it? Yeah.
So very light roast, and you want just like some, you want it very lightly floral, a little I don't know. It's.
Do you smoke some marijuana when you went upstairs? What's going on with you?
No, I don't like smoking marijuana. I wish I did. I used to, but I don't. But it's yeah, I don't know how to explain it. It's just very. It's
just very
Tequila.
great, man. It's like the best coffee, Dave.
I hate you so much.
It's me,
So
Dave,
much.
man. Open up. It's Dave. Dave's not here. No, I'm Dave.
Like wildflower, tangerine, apricot, but it's just you're not gonna get that base like coffee thing. It's just gonna be very bright and upfront. You're not gonna get anything like if you like a morning hard cup of coffee, you're not gonna get that. This is very like something that you're gonna want to do to be like this is an event and not like your morning like pour over or whatever. Like this is something that you're gonna spend the money and you're gonna sit there and make sure you rinse your filter and yeah.
Dude, you went fancy. Fancy coffee.
It says on their site that you drink beautiful coffee. Like
yeah,
that's kind of how it comes in.
What's going on?
Yeah, it's
I feel like there needs to be like trippy hippie music in the background of this whole conversation.
No, the thing is, it's not even hippie. Like I got this as a gift from my boss at Angel Hearts before they shut down for construction. And it's such nice coffee, but it's not for everybody. That's the thing. It's
But it's your favorite coffee of the year?
For the year, yes. It's clean. It's nice. Like it's not something you want to just like bust out when you're like, I can't fucking wake up. It's after you've had a couple cups and you actually just want to sit and enjoy something. And with this, I recommend Kalita 85 and do like 30 grams of coffee, 500 grams of water, and it's gonna be beautiful.
Clear your mind.
Do you drink it or snort it?
Yeah.
Okay, you nerds. Some of us weigh our coffee.
Just kidding.
So
remember, he's the professional.
I know.
It sounds like it. Yeah. You want to clear your mind, sit down with a nice cup of coffee of the year and turn on some Cake Wars. Right?
What is Cake Wars?
Yeah, what's Cake Wars?
Cake Wars.
What is Cake Wars?
Which one did you have? Which one did you have from there, Jacob? Which kind of coffee was it?
Oh, it was one of the Ethiopia coffees that are not available anymore. Which kind of sucks.
Of course.
When
the coffee company doesn't exist anymore either. I don't know what happened.
Oh no, there's still like a 500 square foot building in Brooklyn. But
whoa.
Sorry, I'm guessing that was a fucked up thing to say. No, but looking at the building, it looked about that size. And no, this as soon as I got this, it was no longer available. But it's so good. But
that was like Wiley, that was like your coffee from last time. The Space Monkey must be seasonal. Was it Space Monkey?
No. Space Fox, you mean?
Yeah, Space Fox. Yeah, it must be seasonal.
But that was that company also that sent me coffee to try, and they sent me coffee that didn't exist anymore.
Right.
Oh,
like
why do people do that?
I don't know.
to get rid of it.
Yeah. but it was
good
really
though.
Good.
I would like to talk about some of this off mic too.
Who's Mike and why are you on him?
All right, so
sorry, bad dad joke.
That was a bad dad joke.
Yeah.
But there you go.
There it is.
That was our
That was like a
coffee.
Laffy Taffy joke. How bad that was.
Yeah, awesome. There it is. Coffee of the year. Booyah.
What just happened?
Ba-bam.
You did it! Congratulations! World's best cup of coffee. Great job, everybody. It's great to meet you. Hi.
What's up, Jacob?
It's dinner time. It's time for me to get out of here. What's up, people?
Well, good thing we're at the outro.
I know this is the outro.
Yeah.
Good thing Steven and I watched hockey the whole time, mostly me.
I know.
It was
So-
fun. Thank you for dealing with me.
That's right. 50th episode for the podcast. That's pretty cool. It's
That's really
also
cool.
50. It's also the Christmas episode, so we got to say Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays,
Merry Christmas.
all that jazz.
Merry holidays, Christmas.
Ho, Merry Holidays,
Kwanzaa.
everything.
Boats and hoes.
Boats and hoes. That's right.
So listen, this has been a really cool year for us, and just want to say thank you. Thank you for bearing with us through all kinds of different things, but also letting us experiment with doing ads and all that, which is weird that we have ads on our podcast. That's kind of weird that we got to that point in season 4. And season 5, there's crazy things to come. Like, we got some plans, some thoughts, some ideas. We're going to blow it up next year too. So yeah, there you go. Continue to like us.
Please like us.
Please like us. And hey, if you're a band listening and you want to be on the podcast or you want us to review your stuff, send it to us. But please, like hardcore, like punk hardcore, like
The Catalina wine mixer.
That's right. There it is.
Because on the podcast, there's so much room for activities.
Yes.
Right.
Did you touch my
That's
drums?
right.
If you spin kick to it, bring it.
That's right.
Oh
If you
gosh.
Spin kick to it. Bring it. Well, people, thank you for listening to all of our bibble babble on this episode. This is our last one of the year, and we got a fun one coming up in January. So
Oh yeah.
thank you all. Jacob, go get something to eat.
Holla.
The Red Wings pissed all over that game. Sorry, the Bruins pissed all over their game. So we're gonna go sulk. Bye,
That's right.
y'all.
Bye.
See ya.
It's that time of year again. Kool-Aid Man, you ready for Christmas? Oh yeah. Yeah. All I really want for Christmas. All I really want for Christmas. All I really want for Christmas is everything on my list, baby. Hey. All I really want for Christmas. All I really want for Christmas. All I really want for Christmas is everything on my list, baby. Hey. Having a party on Christmas Eve, and I got a whole lot of Christmas glee. Whole lot of gifts I'd like to receive. And all year I've been planting them seeds. Everybody in here
Or you could just. We could just do the outro and then you could just play it at the end.
Yeah, that's true. We could put all this there too if you want.
It just said recording.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
I just turned it on.
You could.
Yeah,
This could
I just
be
now
the
turned
end.
it back on. It could be.
None of this could be edited, and this could just be the end. and then
Just
you
be
could
the
tell
end.
You
All
could
right,
just tell
let's
your
go.
joke now.
Right.
What's the joke?
So what do you what does a hippie polygamist call his wives?
Anything, they're still not coming. Oh wait, that's
Nope.
a different joke. That's a dog with no legs.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi. There you go. That was a joke. See? Bad dad joke. There you go. Boom.
Can we cut this and put a different joke in?
Yeah, we'll do a different joke. We'll cut all this out.
This
All right.
50th episode is so awesome.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.